welcome to virtual gymnastics. We are going to get started with a warm-up. So if you have a nice carpet or somewhere soft to sit on to do some stretching, go ahead and sit down. And we're going to get started with our butterfly stretch. You guys know what butterfly stretch is? When you put those feet together, knees out to the side, hold your feet together, and can you flap your butterfly wings? And you can decide which color butterfly you are and if you have any sparkles on you or where you're flying to. Right now I am a purple butterfly with sparkles, and I am going to fly, I would like to fly to the beach today. How about you, Coach Amber?
I think I want to be a orange butterfly and maybe a little bit of rainbow.
Rainbow and orange?
Rainbow on one wing.
Orange on the other?
Orange on the other. And I'm going to fly to the mall.
What are you going to buy?
I'm going to buy some new shoes.
If you were going to fly to the mall, what would you buy right now? I would buy, a dress. What's so funny? Miss Kaylee's laughing at us. All right, guys, what do we do with our butterfly stretch? We smell our toes. So make sure that you've taken a bath within the past day so that your toes aren't too stinky. And then reach forward, smell your toes. That's pretty bad. One more time, and this time you guys have to hold it. I'm not gonna hold it because my feet smell bad, but you guys need to hold it. All the way down and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Fresh air. Next, let's go ahead and do our straddle stretching. We're going to put our feet out to the side. Pointy toes. Try to keep up with us. We're going to go fast. We'll start slow, and then we're going to go fast. Pointy toes, flex toes. 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 Point one, flex one. Switch. 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 Point them both. As hard as you can. You want to try to get your toes to touch the floor. Toes to touch the floor. And then, where's my dot? What do? We do pancake. Arms go way out to the side and flatten yourself like a pancake. And hold it. And come back up. One more time, flatten yourself, pancake. Hold it and come back up. And can you drum in the middle? Try to get really loud so that you annoy your parents. Go out really, really far and come on back. Out really, really far and come on back to as loud as you can. And put your feet together. This is called our pike stretch. Let's do it again with pointy toes, flex toes. Pointy toes, flex toes. Pointy toes, flex toes. Point and reach down. Smush, smush, smush. Try and get your head in. Head goes in. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, guys, let's make a pizza today. What do we want to put on our pizza? Let's put some sauce. Let's put some sauce on our pizza all the way down to our toes. And definitely some cheese. Sprinkle it on there. Now, what toppings do we want to put it on, Coach Amber?
Pineapple.
Ew. Pineapple pizza. What about you guys? Go ahead and throw some ingredients in there. I'm going to put pepperoni, but just a little bit because I don't like too much. And you guys can put in your ingredients.
Jalapeno.
And then jalapeno. That's hot. And then we're going to do our, how do we bake our pizza?
Probably in the oven.
In the oven? It's a good idea. Let's do our oven. Hands behind us, feet out in front of us, and push your bottom up. Let's count to 10 so you can really cook your pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your pizza out, put it on top of your table, and try to eat it. Pretty good, except for that pineapple. All right, guys, come on down. Let's just practice a few more stretches. First, find your wrists. Do you guys know where your wrists are? I'll give you a second to remember. These are your wrists right here. So when we stretch our wrists, we put our hands together and roll them out. And then if you're feeling really good at that, fingers together, arms out to the side, like a roller coaster. That's hard to do. All right, next find your ankles. Remember where our ankles are? They are right here. So put one foot over your leg and roll your ankle. If you can do it without your hand, try that. Then switch to the other side, roll your ankle. And for our final body part that we'll stretch before we do our seal and cat stretches, the final body part is our neck. So when we stretch our neck, we say, yes, ma'am. And head goes up and down. And then we say, no, head goes side to side. Get those shoulders in there, arms out to the side. I don't know. Try to do it as fast as you can. I don't know. And roll them. Other way, other way, other way, other way. And seal stretch. How do we do a seal stretch? We put our hands down. We're gonna put our belly button first on the ground and then push up. Put your nose to the sky and try to make your loudest seal noises. I am not gonna do it. Then for our cat stretch, we push through our hands, put our bottom back behind us, and reach out as far as we can. Try to get your armpits to touch the ground. And hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. If you are feeling like you are really awesome and you can try to do your bridge, if you're on a very soft surface, remember how we get set up for our bridge? We sit on our bottom, put our feet out in front of us, lay down, take those hands, make sure they're correct way. If they're this way, you're not going to be able to do your bridge. So you have to lay all the way down first. Take your hands, put them by the sides of your ears, smush, make sure it's correct, and then feet apart and push your belly button way high to the sky. You guys can try that bridge if you're on a soft surface. Let's move on and do some songs. They're extra. We're putting our tails on so we can do head, shoulders, knees, and toes dinosaur style. I can't wear that. But you guys can do head, shoulders, knees, and toes with us, and it's going to speed up and get faster and faster and faster every single time, so you guys better know where your head, shoulders, knees, and toes are. Ready? It's going to start slow. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Let's try it a little faster.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Faster.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Woo!
Now remember, when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance,
We're going to be working on our cartwheels, our levers, our forward rolls, and our backward rolls today. And then we're going to show you all of the routines that you guys will be doing at exhibition show. So in order to make sure you guys are doing everything correctly, if you are allowed to draw on yourself, we recommend using an Expo marker because they come off really easily with a baby wipe. But you guys are going to label your happy foot. And the way that you're going to figure out which one your happy foot is you're going to stand with your feet together like Miss Kaylin is doing right now. And you're going to pretend that a really, really strong gust of wind knocked you over and you had to save yourself. So which foot did you put out in front? Miss Kaylin put her left foot out in front, so that's the foot that she has her happy face on. Coach Amber's going to do the same thing. She's standing there. It's a nice, pretty day, and then all of a sudden a gust of wind is knocking her over, and she put her right foot out in front. So that is her happy foot, so she's going to label that with a smiley face. This way we make sure that we are doing our cartwheels in the correct direction. If you guys have anything that is about this shape or size, so it's just a rectangle that's coming up off of the floor a little bit. You don't need it, but it will certainly help you if you're working on your cartwheel today. So go ahead and get something that is about this shape. And what you guys are going to do is come on over to one side. So if you're a righty, you're going to start over here. Coach Amber's going to show the righty. So she's going to start over here. She's going to put her happy foot in front in her lunge position. Her happy foot in front in her lunge position. That means that her front leg is going to be bent and her back leg is going to be straight. She's got her arms reaching up really high to the sky. And what she's going to do is she's going to put her hands facing to the right. So if she's a righty and she's got her happy foot out in front with that smiley face and it's the right one, then she's going to put her fingertips towards the right and put them down onto this block and try to just kick to the other side. So she did a little lever. Now she's going to kick to the other side. And this time she's going to land with her silly foot in front. So you see the one that landed in front did not have the happy face on it. Now Miss Kaylin is a lefty, so she's gonna start on the other side, so closer to me, and she's gonna put her left foot out in front. So since her left foot is her happy foot, and that is the foot that's in front of her lunge, she's gonna put her arms up and her fingertips are gonna go to the left. She's gonna do a little lever and make sure she's facing the correct direction, and then she's gonna try to kick over the top. And this time she's gonna land and she's gonna put her silly foot in front and her happy foot behind. So you guys, using something that's about that size, can practice that and try to do 10 of your very best cartwheels. Now in the middle of your cartwheel, you need to make sure that you guys are doing your banana split at the top of your cartwheel, which means that your legs should be wide apart. We are going to show you 2 examples of what not to do in your cartwheel. So if you think that your cartwheel looks like this, try to make sure that you're using that really big banana split at the top and that you're starting and ending with the correct feet. But I am putting my happy foot out in front, my arms up, and I'm in a nice pretty lunge. What I'm going to be doing wrong is I'm going to put my hands facing the wrong direction, and you'll see how that's just not going to work. So I've got my right foot out in front, and I'm going to face my fingertips to the left, and you would kick the block. So that will not work. Even if you try it on the floor, it's not going to look like a cartwheel. If you really want to do your cartwheel correctly, you've got your happy foot out in front, your silly foot back behind, your fingertips facing the right way, big banana split over the top. Another mistake that a lot of people make is that when they go to do their cartwheel, they don't do that big banana split and they land with their happy foot in front at the end. So they start with their happy foot in front and they end with their happy foot in front. If you look down and you see that your happy foot, your smiley face foot, is still in front, that means that you really need to make a bigger banana split and bring that leg over to the floor. On some forward rolls, we are going to put our knees together, our arms up, reach high to the sky, reach down to the floor. Again, don't do this if you're not on a soft surface. You can use a bed, you can use a mat if you have one, you can do it on carpet, but don't do it on hardwood or tile. Tuck your head in, look at your belly button, push through your legs, roll, and stand up. Now we've really been working on standing up out of those forward rolls, so we want you guys to sit down on your bottom and rock and roll to a stand up. You're gonna do 3 rock and rolls. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, rock and roll, stand up. All right, you guys try that 5 times. Go ahead and pause the video now, try it 5 times. Moving on to a backward roll. We are just going to work on the hand placement for the backward roll. So you guys don't have to do the full backward roll at home, but getting the hand placement correct and getting comfortable with it will really help you in the future. So let's go ahead and sit down on our bottom, get our hands ready, and smush them into the ground. You guys can pull just a little bit. You're gonna pull your bottom up off the ground and smush those hands in. Let's try it one more time. That's awesome. Try it one more time. So stand up, sit down, smush those hands into the floor, and just pull your bottom up. So remember, you're not trying to go all the way over just yet, but we are trying to make sure that our hands are in the right spot and that we're pulling our hips. Where are your hips, Coach Amber? Your hips up and over your head. Let's give it 5 tries at home. If you have a balance beam, oh no, Coach Amber's going down. If you have a balance beam at home, you are welcome to use that, but if you do not, taking a piece of tape and stretching it out on the floor could be used as a balance beam. So you guys are going to get onto your tape balance beam or your floor balance beam at home and get into a lunge position. We are working on our lever on the balance beam. So lunge position, all the way to our lever and back up and try to hit that lunge position again. So Coach Amber is going to try again. She's going to go lunge, lever, and lunge. Do you notice that she looks like a seesaw when she does it? Coach Amber, can you show us one that does not look like a seesaw? So she's gonna go down. Oh no, she forgot her leg, and then she lifted her leg. When we do a correct lever, we have to make sure that we look like a seesaw the whole time, so there's a straight line between our hands and our heel, and then we come back up and finish. You guys can practice 5 of those on the line or on the balance beam. Your goal, what you're trying to do, is not to wobble or fall off your balance beam or the line, because then you end up in the lava, like Coach Amber did. Your exhibition vault will be a running, stretch jump, land, and forward roll to a straight line position. You'll get to do 2 vaults. If you are a jumpin' jet at exhibition on bars, you'll do a jump to front support, push front support, 3 baby casts swinging your feet, and then a cast off to a safety landing position on the mat. Make sure you salute. If you're a Tippy-Toe tumbler, you'll also do a jump to front support. Once you get up on the bar, you're going to do 3 casts in a row, and then a big cast off to a safety landing position. Both jumpin' jets and Tippy-Toe tumblers will do a tuck, straddle, pike. If you have a pool noodle at home or a PVC pipe, go ahead and put it in your hands. You're gonna put it all the way up, and you're gonna pretend that you're hanging from the bar. You're gonna do your tuck, your straddle, and your pike. And try and hold those positions for 3 seconds. So tuck, 1, 2, 3, straddle, 1, 2, 3, pike, 1, 2, 3. If you do not have something like a pool noodle, you can just hold your hands up. Go ahead around your house and try to find something like 2 textbooks, something about this shape. If you have yoga blocks, that works. You're going to put them down onto the ground beside you. You're going to go into your tuck position, and you're going to try and push your bottom up off the ground. So watch how she's pushing through her shoulders. You guys can try and hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then lower yourself back down. Go into your straddle position. Point your toes and push. 1, 2, 3. And when you're done with your straddle position, lower back down. Put your feet together into your pike. Arms beside you, push up, 1, 2, 3, and come down. Pause the video right here and try all of those 3 times. This is the Jumpin' Jet exhibition balance beam routine. Feel free to watch it as many times as you need to. There is a jump to front support, leg swing over, toes up behind, stand up, mount. After you get up on the balance beam, put the arms out to the side, walk in releve across the balance beam until you get close to the end. When you're close to the end, you're going to do a pivot turn and another pivot turn, walk to the end of the balance beam, and stretch jump, safety landing. If you are a Tippy-Toe tumbler, you'll mount the beam the same way. Once you are up on the balance beam, you'll take a step forward and do a stretch jump, land, finish. Step, lock, pivot turn, finish. Step, lever. If you can go all the way down, we'll help you to do that. Walk to the end of the balance beam and tuck, jump, stick, finish. Here are some materials that you can use to do balance beam at your house. If you have something like a bean bag that you can rest on your head, a little stuffed animal, a beanie boot, this is a little Captain America guy, a jump rope, or a string, or just any rope that you have. We have a bath rug. If you have a bath rug accessible that you can use, that's fine, but if not, a pillowcase will work just fine. And we are going to be using the tape lines on the floor, but if you guys have a roll of tape that you can stretch out somewhere in your house to make a fake balance beam, that would work. If you do have a small floor balance beam at home, that's fine too. Your balance beam routine will only take up about 8 feet on the balance beam, so you can ask your parents for help setting up an 8-foot long tape balance beam. If you have a jump rope or just a rope or string, stretch out your tape line, try to stand on it. You're going to stagger your feet, so puzzle piece feet, one slightly in front of the other. Put them both on your line. Jump rope behind you. We're going to try to jump up as high as we can, point our toes, and then land back on our tape balance beam. You don't have to do multiple in a row. Try to just do one at first. Even if you need to swing, bend, and jump. Let's give it 10 tries. You can pause the video. Next, we're going to move on to a higher jump. So we're going to take our stuffed animal, put them down on your tape line. Again, you want one foot slightly in front of the other. You guys are going to try to jump over while pointing your toes. Don't knock him off into the lava. And land back on your tape line. Try it 10 times. Take your bean bag or a stuffed animal, put it on top of your head, and we're going to work on our balance. The first thing we're going to do is get onto our tape line, put our arms out to the side, and we're walking with flat feet. We're trying to keep our chin neutral or straight, so not too high up, not too low down. Look at the end of your tape line, arms out to the side in airplane mode, and go all the way to the end. When you get to the end of your tape line, go up on tippy toes. We're going to turn towards our back leg. You don't want to get caught up. Turn towards your back leg with a pivot turn. And then on the way back, to challenge yourself, try to do tippy-toe walks. Lastly, to work on our levers, take your pillowcase or your rug and fold it up. Put it down on your tape line and get into your lunge position with your happy foot in front. Remember how to figure out our happy foot. We stand like this, lean, fall. Happy foot lands out in front. Arms up by our ears. We're going to try to reach over the puddle. Do not touch the puddle. And come back up to the balance beam in a lunge position. Front leg bent, back leg straight. Try it 10 times. Your Jumpin' Jets floor routine is a forward roll, stand up finish, pivot turn, step, leap, finish, lever, finish. If you are a tippy-toe tumbler, your floor routine is forward roll, finish, half turn on one leg, finish, step, leap, finish, handstand, finish.
All right, guys, Coach Victoria is going to show us a big kid leap. With her non-slip bath mat. Make sure that it's not slipped, just in case you accidentally land on it. She's going over the puddle and finish. Now she's going to show you what you can do to practice so that one day your leap can get really big, like the one that she just did. You're going to take your silly foot and leap over, landing on your happy foot. Silly foot, leap, happy foot, over the puddle. And then you're going to take a few steps into it. Good foot, bad foot, leap, onto your happy foot, finish. Alright guys, if you're a Jumpin' Jet, here is your challenge. We are going to do pivot turns with our happy foot in front. And we are trying not to get tangled, making sure we're going the correct way. So if you're a righty, you're turning to the left. So it's the direction of your back foot. So if your left foot is in the back, then you're turning towards the left. And that was her bad leg pivot turn. Let's see if you can do that 10 times without getting twisted up or going the wrong way. Alright guys, if you're a tippy-toe tumbler, your challenge is going to be pushing up into a bridge. So you're going to get your pizza hands squished beside your ears, sturdy feet. Make sure you are on a soft surface for this. You do not want to be on a hard surface. And you are going to push through your feet and your hands at the same time, belly button up to the ceiling, and hold. Make sure your head is all the way off of the floor. One more time, and hold. Let's see if we can hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. Oh, or you can try the one leg. Get your parents to video this and send it in to us.